Let's play. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go,
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. McNabb to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw, McNabb. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. After the interception, here's Stafford. Incomplete to open things up. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Second and 10, Stafford again. A dump off here for Gore. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He hits White, complete. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. Shift together here from the D-line. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's got time in the pocket. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now, that's a pretty play right there, and what I'm thankful for is it wasn't me in that situation, because one of the toughest things about defending the deep ball is not panicking, because the longer you run with a receiver, you're trying to figure out, am I close to him? Can I make a play on the football? Will I be there when the ball actually arrives, what we call the moment of truth? And in this case, the defender did not panic, stayed right with it, and batted it away.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. McNabb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. It
always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he comes back with one complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So they're operating in the red zone. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And this is incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and goal. The defense in the dime.
Can still bring pressure.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 3. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go. Come on.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him back alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Salt Lake football here as we get ready to start quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Olivier Vernon brings him down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Let's go.
McNabb to throw. Underneath for Johnson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team. Helps them start their comeback.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Now the former Gamecock, Spencer Lanningon, to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base.
David Johnson on his way. And touchdown. David Johnson, 58 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there, a 22. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Stafford. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. It's a pickup of 21. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Stafford on 3rd down. Oh, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And, you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go! Ohio!
2nd down, McNabb. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defender's there, receiver's there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down. What's that? Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the 3rd quarter. Let's go. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Yep. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Really nice connection on the corner route. This is a play where the receiver wants to set up the defensive back.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now McNabb. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now it's McNabb. He's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to they'll drop him for a loss on the play. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people down.
And a loose football. It's going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.